will always attract divine favor. He noted that since the commencement of the full implementation of the CPS in July 2025, the Ogun State government has taken several concrete actions, which include the commencement of the regular monthly remittances of employer and employee contributions into retirement savings accounts, which as of January 2026 had reached over 3 billion naira.
And we have seen so many of the issues outstanding being resolved one after the other. I think this is the last of the titans that we have to resolve. And I thank His Excellency for the boldness to say, let us not push it forward as every other person had done. Let us start to tackle it in our own time, so that children unborn will know that there is a concerted effort to put an end to the suffering of our fathers and our mothers who have retired after laboring for us. And I think that is the manifestation of what we're doing today.
The governor added that the additional pension benefit is designed as one of intervention aimed at bridging the gap between the pension entitlements of retirees under the CPS and those of their counterparts under the defined benefit scheme.
In public service, they say immediate and remote causes, or the immediate and remote implications or consequences of what is to be done. And I'm very happy today that not only did we come to an understanding of what the responsibilities are, we have the buy-in of everybody who is concerned, and those who are going to be concerned are also assured that this is the way to go.
While appreciating the governor on his commitment for doing 116 to 280% per salary for the whole year under CPS, the state head of service, Mr. Kennedy Onosoya, urged the retiree to make judicious use of the money.
If you must spread information about CPS in Ogun State, you must be able to spread it correctly. I have this bulletin in my hand, produced by the Bureau of State Pension. It's on the contributory pension scheme, and any question that have to do with that scheme is contained in this bulletin. Let us ensure that we are conversant with the information. This is very, very important. Ensure that you invest the money judiciously.
The State Commissioner for Finance and Chief Economic Advisor to Governor, Mr. Dapo Okubadejo, while giving an overview of the intervention, said CPS has also made it possible for retirees to leverage on their investment for their benefits. He also said since July 2025, when the 2013 amendment to the law took effect and the transition to CPS kicked off, monthly remittances to PFA have not ceased for 1 month.
But with this introduction of the additional pension benefits, what is being done is that instead of your lump sum being deducted from the total remittances that we would have paid to the PFAs, this now becomes your lump sum, while the total remittances paid to the PFA will now serve as your monthly pensions.
He further explained that measures have been put in place to promote service delivery at the Bureau of Pension, both at the state and local government level. Yusuf Ganiyu, OGTV News.
Meanwhile, the Ogun State government has commenced the disbursement and official presentation of checks for the additional pension benefit to retirees under the contributory pension scheme. The first batch of 111 beneficiaries of the additional pension benefit expressed gratitude to the Ogun State government for the disbursement of the funds under the contributory pension scheme. Margaret Okunola was at the Obas Complex of Kemoso Abeokuta at the venue of the exercise. A report.
The additional pension benefit was introduced in line with extant laws to bridge the gap between the contributory pension scheme and the defined benefit scheme, particularly addressing gratuity, which is not covered under the contributory pension scheme. Permanent Secretary, Bureau of State Pensions, Ariola Adetayo, explains that the contributory pension scheme is designed to ensure sustainability, transparency and timely payment of pensions, while the additional pension benefit further demonstrates government's commitment to the welfare of its retirees.
To strengthen the retirement support system and enhancing the adequacy of retirement benefits for our retirees. This event also sends a strong message that the government of Ogun State remains committed to promoting dignity in public service and ensuring that those who devoted the most productive years of their lives to service the state can look forward to a secure and dignified retirement.
Stakeholders present, including union leaders and officials from both national and state level, commend the initiative, while describing it as a laudable step toward improving the retirees' welfare.
We thought it's a mirage, and eventually here we are. A lot of people, a lot of folks on us. But I'm very proud to hear today that Ogun State is reported to implement additional pension benefits.
We are glad that our fears are now removed. We want to thank the government of Ogun State for this wonderful feat, and I want to assure you that on our own part as organized labor, we will continue to engage the government.
Today's event is a clear demonstration of the state government's dedication to ensuring that those who have devoted the most productive years of their lives to public service enjoy a dignified and financially secure retirement.
Beneficiaries whose payments were calculated based on their grade levels and years of service express appreciation to the government for the intervention.
We also use this opportunity to appreciate Your Excellency for the consistent approval and releases so far made on homologous old gratuity by previous administrations.
I appreciate our governor. Sincerely, it's highly unexpected. We've been thinking that the usual story, but there's a game changer. And I really appreciate him for that.
I appreciate the governor for this benefit, and I appreciate the team too.
I'm happy today that I am alive to collect the benefits myself.
The first time such a thing happened in Ogun State, so I thank God that I'm one of them. What is happening is very, very genuine.
Beneficiaries are expected to receive between 116% and 280% of their annual emoluments as additional benefits. In addition, customer care units will be established at the Bureau of State Pensions and Local Government Pensions to support pension fund administrators and retirees. Margaret Okunola, OGTV News.
The federal government has secured a landmark £746 million financing agreement with the United Kingdom to deliver the most ambitious modernization of Nigeria's seaport infrastructure in nearly 50 years. Backed by UK Export Finance, the historic deal will fund the comprehensive upgrade of the Lagos Port Complex, Apapa, and the Tekan Highland Port Complex, the nation's two busiest ports, which together handle more than 70% of Nigeria's imports and exports. The financing agreement is scheduled to be formally signed during President Bola Tinubu's state visit to London on March 18 to 19, 2026, marking a deepening of economic cooperation between Nigeria and the UK, while opening a new chapter in the country's maritime development. In a statement issued by his special advisor, Dr. Bolaji Akinola, the Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, Dr. Adegboyega Oyetola, described the arrangement as a transformative milestone for Nigeria's port system, noting that the modernization represents the first comprehensive overhaul of Apapa and Tinkan Island ports since their establishment. The minister added that the partnership with the UK reflects a shared commitment to advancing sustainable maritime development. The modernization program will introduce advanced cargo handling infrastructure, expand port capacity, and integrate digital systems to eliminate operational bottlenecks that have long slowed cargo movement. Once completed, vessel turnaround times and cargo dwell times will be sharply reduced with automated processes replacing paper-based procedures. And still ahead, federal government declares Thursday, Friday public holidays for Eid al-Fitr. More news and reports after the break. Thanks for joining us again. The federal government has declared Thursday, March 19 and Friday, March 20, 2026 as public holidays to mark the celebration of Eid al-Fitr, which signifies the end of the Muslim holy month of Ramadan. The declaration was made by the Minister of Interior, Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo, on behalf of the federal government. In a statement by the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry, Magdalene Ajani, the Minister extended warm greetings and heartfelt congratulations to Muslim faithful on the successful completion of the fasting period. Tunji-Ojo urged Muslims to sustain the virtues of love, generosity, peace, tolerance, and sacrifice, which were emphasized during the holy month of Ramadan. He also called on Nigerians to use the festive period to pray for the continued peace, unity, and prosperity of the country. While wishing Muslim faithful a joyful Eid al-Fitr celebration, the minister encouraged citizens to celebrate responsibly and extend acts of kindness to the less privileged in the society. He added that the federal government remains committed to fostering national unity and peaceful coexistence among all Nigerians. As the holy month of Ramadan draws to a close, leaders across different sectors have been urged to embrace tolerance, patience, and humility as key ingredients for effective leadership and societal growth. The call came at the 2026 Ramadan lecture and iftar organized by the Abeokuta Club, where religious scholars and dignitaries highlighted the importance of moral values in leadership. Details in this report.
The 2026 Ramadan lecture and iftar of the Abeokuta Club attracted dignitaries, traditional rulers, Muslim scholars, Islamic organizations, and members of the club. The events began with the recitation of the Holy Quran, followed by words of admonition from invited clerics. Emphasizes that anyone aspiring to lead must demonstrate humility and patience, noting that such virtues attract divine reward.
Patience is one of the quality of leadership. Any leader that wants to succeed in his leadership must be patient, and it's a core of quality in leadership.
Other speakers also urged prospective leaders to be diligent, accountable, and committed to promoting love and unity within the society.
These virtues are not only
a leader must show a good example for his followers. Even the Quran stated it. Apart from being the one that has been explained to us tonight by the Imam, which every Muslim knows that is the right thing for us to comply and to copy what the Quran teaching us as a leader.
You carry your people along in providing leadership. They come to respect you. And when you have ideas and things that you feel that society should, embark upon, it's easier for them to follow you once you have their buy-in. It is that buy-in that you call inclusive leadership.
The acting president of the Abeokuta Club, Alhaji Nuruddin Oyedele, reaffirms the club's commitment to fostering unity and peaceful coexistence among the Egba people.
A good leader, you must have some virtues that will make things to work. It's not all the time you want to rush this or rush that, because you have to show leadership by example. And to show leadership by example, you must persevere.
The event concluded with prayers and the breaking of fast.
Some Nigerian leaders and Muslim faithful have held special Tawaf prayer session in the Holy Land for President Bola Tinubu, Ogun State Governor Prince Dapo Abiodun, and Senator representing Ogun West Senatorial District Solomon Adeola. According to the participants, the prayers, which began in the early hours of the day to continue until evening, was organized to seek divine guidance for the nation, leadership, and the success of the renewed hope agenda of President Tinubu. Speaking during the exercise, the Director General of the Grassroots Movement for Asiwaju 2027 in Ogun State, Tola Banjo, who led the prayers, said the need for prayer cannot be overemphasized at this time.
Dear President, from Almighty Allah to accept all our prayers, all our supplications, because let's not find that His Excellency is doing his best. We in the hand of Almighty Allah. May he not, assure people are not, may he not have difficulties, may he not have cause to regret ever ruling Nigeria. And may Nigerians never have cause to regret that they have a president called Ashwad Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We pray for the First Lady, Oloremi Tinubu, because behind every successful man, there is a good woman. We pray for the success and successful tenure for the First Lady and the President.
We are here in Umrah to do prayer, a special session like this. And we offer a prayer for our nation. We do prayer for Ashwad Bola Ahmed Tinubu, especially his family and his entire team that is working with him.
We are here specifically for our father to commit every of his journey into the hand of Almighty Allah. That the first tenure was easier, and this second tenure is going to be very easier than the first tenure. And every what he has been doing, even in Nigeria, may Almighty Allah crown his efforts with success. And I want to appreciate the entire team that has been working for you.
The integration of advanced technology into nursing services is transforming healthcare delivery as digital tools such as electronic medical records, telehealth platforms, and automated monitoring systems continue to improve patient care and operational efficiency across hospitals. Our reporter, Olaide Oloyesholuade, reports that healthcare experts say these innovations are reducing medical errors while enabling nurses to deliver faster, more accurate, and patient-centered care. A report.
The nursing profession is undergoing a significant transformation, driven by the adoption of modern technology aimed at improving patient care and service delivery. From electronic medical record to telemedicine and digital monitoring devices, nurses are now better equipped to provide faster, safer, and more efficient healthcare services. In many hospitals, digital systems have replaced manual record keeping, reducing errors and enhancing coordination among healthcare professionals. Nurses can now access patients' medical histories in real time, enabling prompt and accurate treatment. Healthcare experts note that while technology is reshaping traditional nursing practices, it is also strengthening the role of nurses rather than replacing it.
Nursing has evolved. In fact, all healthcare programs have evolved, including nursing, and you cannot rule out the importance or the relevance of digitalization in nursing program, because even the way we train them, the kind of assessment we do for them is revolved around digitalization. And even when they don't finish school and then they go to the practice side, we now use EHR, electrical health records, to take data of patients compared to the old method of using manual, which helps to make nursing delivery faster and then accurate for our patients.
And before now, most of the things that nurses do are done manually, but with the introduction of electronic medical records, most of the activities of nurses are now done electronically, and then the nursing care too, because of advancement in technology and then infrastructure, like pressure care. We have infrastructures in the hospitals that are used for that kind of procedure in the hospital.
Some student nurses say the integration of technology has improved the overall efficiency of their services and allowed them to focus more on patient-centered care.
The way things are now is different from the way they were 10 years ago. So as a nursing student, technology helps to make my study easier. I no longer have to go to libraries here and there all over the country to source for resources. I can get resources easily online. And then the introduction of artificial intelligence makes it easy to research.
Of course, technology has been helping a lot. I mean, the use of Google, AI, just for research, Google Scholar, technology has been helping a lot.
Stakeholders believe that as technology continues to advance, the future of nursing will become more innovative, leading to improved service delivery and better healthcare outcomes for patients. Olaide Oloyesholuade, OGTV News.
The Ogun State House of Assembly, through its Committee on Justice, Ethics and Public Petitions, has waded into a matter between the owner of the defunct Vitamalt PLC, Chief Kolapo Lawson, alongside a receiver manager, Mr. Kunle Ogumba, reportedly appointed by the Asset Management Company of Nigeria, leading to the failure of the company in paying its disengaged workers their exit entitlements. Presiding over a meeting between the representatives of the company and its affected former staffs at the Assembly Complex, Okimoswa, Abeokuta, Chairman of the committee, Honorable Olusegun Adesoye, appealed to members of the union to remain calm, assuring them of the Assembly's commitment to finding a lasting solution to the matter. He also seeks the cooperation of the company's management and owners in resolving the matter so as to make life easier for the disengaged workers.
Thank God we are pleased with heard what transpired, and by the fashion of what you told us as well, I think they corroborated your stance, and they are not disputing only you people. Gentlemen, I think you heard them, so we are happy to hear to exercise patience. We are on this matter, and we are with you. We are in it together, so don't worry. Your interest will definitely be protected.
Earlier in his presentation, the leader of the disengaged workers, Comrade Akim Oyilola, informed the committee that they were seeking urgent intervention over the non-payment of their exit entitlements following the sudden closure of the company in July 2010 without prior notice. He lamented that more than 15 former employees had died over the years due to the hardship and neglect arising from the company's failure to settle the workers' benefits despite years of dedicated service. The union further explained that the matter had been reported to the Federal Ministry of Labour and Productivity, where it was agreed that all affected staff should be paid, but several engagements with the company owner and media interventions failed to yield any result. Responding to the petition, a representative of the company and former senior finance staff, Mr. Olubunmi Ojo, told the committee that the crisis began in 2000.